I'm going to go check on my stream real quick, make sure that the description is correct and everything. By the way, to anyone who is watching this who I do not know in person, welcome. This is going to be a very short stream. Because I need to leave in not too long, but this is the first time I'll be hearing my voice on YouTube. Alright, looks like it's good. YouTube is having a fucking fit right now, but
when is YouTube not having a fit, to be honest?
Probably never.
Alright, have we achieved Kobe?
You have achieved Kobe.
Oh god, Kobe's mic is way the fuck up.
Oops. I mean, of course I'm not going to be able to hear this because the audio is in the right place. Let's go to the headset, not to the speakers.
Let me change my mic volume or sensitivity. I think that's something I can do.
Yeah, you go into settings, devices, audio devices, adjust microphone level.
Is that better?
Yep. I am no longer hearing your voice in my fucking brain.
I can turn it back up, Patrick. I know you like the sound of my voice.
Alright, good. The stream is in good shape. I just need to adjust the description, and then...
If that's how you're gonna play it. Oh god, that was awful. Doing that in the actual audio devices thing is so bad because you can hear the fucking echo of it. How far have you gotten in Royal so far?
Not very. I haven't even gotten to like where you can actually explore the first dungeon. I just got Morgana and then did that little thing and then built a room. And then the game actually stopped me from progressing any further because it wasn't fully downloaded. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you haven't gotten Ryuji yet?
I haven't to link it yet, no.
Liquid Locksmith.
Liquid Locksmith, that is my name. Also, I'm going to send the thing. If you're interested in watching the stream, which you are a part of, it will get very disorientating very quickly.
It won't be that bad.
You can always...
It's not a bit of a delay, so you can just hear your voice.
Yeah. Otherwise, I can always just do party sharing. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, cool.
Looks like you paused broadcasting.
Yeah, it's gonna resume in a hot second.
But he was trying to party share.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so
By the way,
thin.
if you don't want to have your...
It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with
If you don't want to have
being
your
thin?
audio on the stream, you can change that in audio device settings.
No, I do want to have the audio on the stream.
No, I mean like Kobe. If Kobe doesn't want to have his
okay.
audio.
No, I'm fine.
That is something you can do.
So,
Please,
for
take my seat.
people who may be new here, if you're watching this sometime in the future and I actually have an audience, the people who I am streaming with today are myself, I'm Liquid Locksmith, and then we also have iPyro and that one guy. That's literally his name. So, say hi.
We'll also probably just frequently refer to each other as Patrick and Kobe. So.
Yep.
Truth
I
be
guess
told.
I don't really care as long as people don't know my last name. My first name is Spencer. Which which may or may not be common knowledge by the time that you are watching this video if you are from the far future, because this will be the first video on my channel with my voice in it. So, cool. Yeah.
My station's coming up.
So you're also at the introduction of the new character.
Yeah, New Girl's station is coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
It's your station, too.
Who is this?
Oh, wow, what speed.
This is a character that got added in Royal.
Is she from DLC from original, or is she
No.
Royal exclusive?
There was no story-related DLC for Persona 5.
So turn your mic gain down just a tiny bit, Kobe.
Is his mic...
His mic is extremely loud for me. I don't know if that's coming through on your end.
Super loud? No, I mean, it is. He is definitely louder than you are, but...
There it is.
I mean, excuse me?
Is that better, Patrick?
That seat was for this lady.
I did not
Oh.
save the settings from earlier.
I'll have to link him up.
It's alright. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any
Yeah,
help.
also, what an ass.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please
It's
allow
like, hey,
me
old
to
lady,
carry
please
your
have my
luggage
seat.
at least.
Mine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon
Exit
me.
out.
Thank you so much for earlier. For what you did on the train, speaking up for that older woman. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Okay. So it's raining, meaning that I have an umbrella. Cool.
So I've heard a lot of people compare this game, like the Persona franchise, with like the Catherine type of games.
Oh, Catherine.
Well, they're made by the
They're
same
made by the
people.
same people. A lot of people consider Catherine a Persona game incorrectly.
Well, actually, a lot of the visual designs for Catherine were brought over into P5. Specifically, the design of the main characters is very similar.
Yeah, I mean, the art style and the engine are the same, but it's not a Persona game.
No, it's definitely not.
I've also heard these have big factors, these quizzes and whatnot.
What now?
Like, they actually give you stat boost and whatnot if you answer the questions correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not for like battle stats. It's
Period of
for-
365 just... Is that new?
I think they're new. I think they're new questions.
They probably are, yeah. I mean, they were new questions in Golden. And I think they were in Fest as well. Oh god. How fucking... I'm getting that started. Wow. For the record,
Damn,
I'm not-
Spencer,
I'm
you're
not
just making a
someone who-
bully.
I'm not someone who looks up the answers to these unless I'm genuinely curious to know, in which case I'll just say fuck it. But, yeah. So sometimes I will just not be playing this optimally, and that's fine, honestly. I don't really care. I think that's the way that the game is meant to be played, so... Okay.
Well, the whole point of a game is to have fun. If you're not having fun by looking up stuff, what's the point?
Yeah. Why is everyone talking about how thin she is? What the fuck? Oh, God.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents. Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
This guy is more cringy than episode 2 Anakin.
Commentated? Yeah, no, he's a fucking creep.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yo.
This is Ryuji. You'll have been introduced to him had you been watching the stream yesterday, but, might not have. So, he is a fucking idiot.
He's best boy is what he is.
It's true, but he's also a goddamn dumbass. Like, Jesus. I could be a dickhead.
I want to talk about that
Don't be a
castle from
dickhead.
yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a
One
dream.
of the best things about Ryuji is that you can vote.
I couldn't do it.
Like, at every opportunity that someone questions a group of you about being the Phantom Thieves, you can just throw Ryuji under the bus.
Yeah.
I can't act like nothing
God, you're a
happened.
dick.
It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure, next.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together.
I'm really starting to like the new portraits.
I think we should just try and retrace
like
our
them as
steps
well,
from
yeah.
yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
So was this worth the buy to you guys?
Very well.
Oh yeah.
I will go along with this. I mean, yes, but like, two of us love this series. Like,
Yeah.
too much.
Alright.
We probably
Let me know
both
when it
spent
goes on
upwards
sale
of-
so I can get it.
We have probably both spent upwards of 300 hours.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm
Jesus.
sure we'll find it in no time.
That's adorable. You think it's only 300. Bitch, I put 184 into P5 alone.
When did they build something like that, though?
Yeah, I never actually finished my New Game Plus playthrough.
We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, let me know if you notice something.
Shouldn't be doing that. Voice acting in this game is actually really good, even if some of the dialogue is,
We're at school.
Some of the
There
dialogue
wasn't
is
anything
great.
out of place along the way,
See,
right?
Futaba's
I didn't see no
tagline.
castle either.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's... Wait, ain't that bad?
To be fair, that's good dialogue for a dumb character.
I guess, but still. I mean, you guys will see what I'm talking about when we get to the second palace of this game. Oh, there's some dialogue.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
So this is the part where you literally just walk in a circle, do the exact
Don't
same
worry,
thing.
I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
Like, literally nothing happens.
For real?
Also, get used to Ryuji saying this. It's gonna happen. A lot.
Real?
Is it smaller than we think it is?
Not as much as he says effing though.
That's what she said. Okay.
What do you think? I already did that. But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball-looking
Yoink.
thing? Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
I doubt that.
Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell? Look! It's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
There it is again.
Ah! That was close! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit? You like it? What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all!
Hey! Stop making a commotion!
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real?
Counters at number 3.
Oh shit, it's for real!
4.
We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
For real?
5.
Thanks, man.
Just set up an actual counter.
Alright,
Tell
let's
what
do
interface
this.
And everything.
Follow me.
I kind of want to. I'm just gonna keep track for now, but like I'll look into it the next time how to stream, which is gonna be later.
This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
Just take that portrait of just like the leaning back for Yuji. It's just, for real? And it's just counter.
Yeah.
For real?
That's
5.
right.
6.
Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
Like, we've been playing for what, 10 minutes since I pointed it out? There've already been 5.
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
Alright.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
This is gonna end well.
Things only go well when it's Ryuji's idea.
Yep.
Let's go.
Why
So
don't
this is
I
for real?
believe you?
I don't think he actually does say for real in this instance.
No, I think you're right.
I think the for realing has ended for the day.
I got that. I love that. Now, I'm playing on hard mode, and this is not New Game Plus, so this is going to be kind of annoying.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards
That's
here.
not too bad.
Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For
The worst that's happened to me on Merciless is
6.
Morgana. The worst that's happened to me is Morgana getting crit for 69 damage and getting killed.
Nice.
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them.
There's no fun in that.
If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
What's this? Show me your true form.
Now's our chance to strike!
Oh, new battle music! That's right!
Sona.
The better battle music, in my opinion.
What is that name?
Dynamite!
Is art.
A spectacular victory!
All right, level up.
My surprise is just iconic.
Okay.
Honestly.
I do legitimately prefer the newer one.
I haven't heard enough of it to make a judgment, but yeah, it's fair.
Like, Last Surprise is good, don't get me
Why
wrong, but
anyone-
like...
Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
This one is just one of
Quiet
those instances
down.
of...
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
It's probably a good comparison to, like,
It might have been
why it's
transferred
better
already.
is, Reach Out to the Truth versus Time to Make History.
Yeah.
It takes too long for Last Surprise to, like, ramp up to the,
Oh, yeah.
engaging battle part of it. So most of the time you aren't going to hear it.
Yep.
Whereas this one, the kind of blood-pumping section of it is earlier on, so you actually can fucking hear this damn song while you're fighting.
Crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault!
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those mean. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration. There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there.
There's a change to guns I think you're gonna really like, Spencer.
Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Ammo now completely refills after battle.
I kind of like that. On the one hand, I think it had an element of resource management when you had to, like, decide whether you wanted to use it or not.
True, but on the other hand, you just didn't use guns.
I mean, I did.
Let's do it.
Like, they just weren't worth using, to be honest.
I don't know, there was an enemy way to use guns, but other than that, no.
Well, yeah, but then you would use one bullet to knock them down, and then you would move on. Like, unless there was an enemy weak to guns and you didn't have a gun skill, they just weren't worth using.
Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Fuck you, Morgana, we're not gonna read it. Oh god. There's no hiding spot, really?
You don't need one.
I'll reveal your true form.
Just literally go up and hit X.
Now's our chance to strike!
It's a scripted fight. It doesn't matter if you're gonna push them.
What persona do you have at this point? Arson?
Calm down.
Yep.
Is that it?
Arsene is your first persona. That is your only one for actually quite a while.
Maybe
P5.
not.
Your first persona, otherwise known as your persona.
Don't you dare.
Let's go.
This is a bit of an opportunity. I can pass that. Alright, literally. Oh, god damn it.
Finish it!
Morgana bad?
No.
I mean, Morgana is bad in all instances.
Ravage them!
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I would rather use practically someone else.
Time for my persona! Persona! Now, coup de grace! One enemy remaining. This is the last one.
Persona! You're mine.
What was that? Focus! Nice work, team.
Damn it.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead
What's this? What's this?
nice. Still not a hiding place.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire. about that?
Really?
Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife.
It's not letting you kill them.
Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust. All right, I'll show you my weapon too.
One of the best tutorial boxes in the game is coming up soon, and I wonder if they kept it.
Listen to this. Let's get them! Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy. Yes, on the fist!
That was helpful.
Nice.
I know about tactics.
What do you want to do? Yep.
For the uninitiated, the reason the tactics system exists is because back in Persona 3, barring Persona 3 Portable, which changed this, you only had tactics. You actually didn't have direct commands. So basically you would be able to tell your party members to go like all-out assault, or to conserve MP, or to target weaknesses, or to go for knockdowns, that kind of thing. But you would not be able to actually tell them exactly what commands to use. A lot of people hated this. I didn't mind it. I actually kind of liked it, but enough people disliked it that for Persona 4, they just let you control them directly. But they kept the tactics system for some reason while neutering it so that it was no longer useful. It still exists for some reason, even though basically nobody actually uses it. So that's fun.
I'll reveal your true form.
Still nothing.
Now's our chance to go! Okay, scratch one enemy. This got hurt.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of broken.
Victory.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate that it makes the first dungeon a little bit easier because I felt like it was a little too dicey.
A guard.
And
I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
But
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies. Something like that. Let's go.
is this where we
I'm
get
off for a bit. I will talk to you guys later. Yeah.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Let's go. There.
All right. Now rush on in for an all-out attack.
Do it.
What?
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack.
Except that doesn't consume your entire meter.
If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this. Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
I got unscrambled. Nope. There's nothing there.
Yes!
There's like nothing you can pick up in that dungeon for a while. Not until you get on, if I remember correctly. So that's when you start actually doing shit.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two. It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Did I mess up for real?
Get in here.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
Okay, ow.
A navigation app?
He has armor there.
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
That's not what I wanted. I didn't do the right thing. Oh well. Feels bad.
What are your thoughts? Yes!
So it's not safe at all. Alright, noted.
Stop the stream for a second, and then we'll be back a little bit later.